I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG Bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue Bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the WarGames. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if WarGames was limited to only OG Bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's Rogue Bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to end.
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
From Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline WarGames. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Got to be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of WarGames.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake.
DDT!
All the momentum has swung to Jey Uso.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
Superkick! Good night. Boom! A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa.
You just feel like this match may be about to reach its finish.
Feel like we're about to see a car crash.
Oh, come on. You already had the advantage. You didn't need to bring that into the ring, too.
What a counter! 8 men in this room, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jey Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
Boom! Good defense from him. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline WarGames.
Targeted stomp to the arm. And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one. Oh, what a shot!
That'll light up your chest.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in WarGames.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than WarGames.
Boom. Kick. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Top rope. Uso splash. Jey can seal it here.
What a display of strength here.
Michinoku driver.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline. It really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Well, Stretching. Nobody home.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant. Snap suplex. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
Here's the buzzer, and Jey Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in WarGames.
Tonga Loa looks lost out there. Could mean the end's coming soon.
Well-placed super kick. Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match. So it's a kind of thing where the new Bloodline has caught himself behind the table, pulled himself, tried to cheat.
And when you ask the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo has grown in power with
To the sky! Like a human leg press.
Elbow drop.
He realizes this is his opportunity. Taking it on the top.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Planted with a neck breaker. And he just has to be in indescribable pain.
But I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though.
Put in the corner now.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side is less experienced inside his structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. Oh, turned it into a rocking hit.
Making the climb to the top rope.
Top rope.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Super kick. Ouch. She's starting to feel the effects of this attack. The countdown hurtling towards a shift in the status quo.
Ooh, tough with the suplex.
Tama taking on some damage. And guys, this is what WarGames is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Just take a look at the WWE Universe. There's no better place to be than right here, right now.
More attacks landing above the neck.
Things have to be getting a little fuzzy here.
Meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Zayn has this wrapped up.
He's in a bit of agony now. Placing him in the corner. And an impact.
Kick is over.
That could put Tama down for good.
And Tonga Loa closing. What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here? Jacob about to end this fight.
Up they go.
That'll jam your tailbone.
Oh, look at this. Headbutt. And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter. But now here's Jey Uso.
Terrible position for Jimmy. Climbing up the wall now. And trying to go for it again. Uso.
Tonga.
Jey nailed all of it.
This could put a stop to Zayn. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline WarGames.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. He's going under the apron. He must certainly have a plan here. Top rope. And Jey Uso.
Jimmy with a game ender.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Oh, what a kick. And again to the back of the head.
Brilliant strategy. Even odds weren't good enough, and they just added a bit of insurance with that weapon.
And so much damage has been done to the head here.
From the top.
Hoisted up high here. Oh, God, face first.
And his head is becoming a bigger target.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a ball game. Here's the cover. Making the save there. And looking at Jacob Fatu. Rolling for the win.
That could put Tama down for good.
And Team Roman wins WarGames.
The new bloodline has fallen. Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this